Courage is not a virtue, but the virtue that is, I think, in a way you can just sum up Neerja as far as the movie is concerned. And in many ways, Sonam Kapoor has become Neerja. She looks uncannily similar to the actual superheroine that we had quite some time back. And it's wonderful to have Sonam back with us once again. Sonam, it's really an honor to have you, because I think what you've managed to do with this movie is touching a lot of hearts, and it's something.
I haven't managed to do that.
Right.
It's everybody involved.
Right.
You know.
No, but I'll tell you something honestly. You are being quite modest. Thoda.
I'm always like that. You every time you say, "Why are you being so modest?" I'm teasing you, Faridoon.
I understand that. Surprise is something that I always anticipate. You know, what I personally felt.
Yeah.
Okay. That considering that you've managed to take stand at many an occasion in your personal life as well. When you do a movie like Neerja, it looks far more real, because one can relate to the character.
But like a couple of people know that, no, Faridoon. It's like, for example, you know me, or a couple of sections of the media know me, and a couple of my fans know me, like on social media and all. But I feel like this film has reached other people also who might not know like about certain things that I speak about, or know my personality too well, or whatever. I just felt that there were values that this film stood for that people kind of connected with. And I feel Neerja's story is so relevant even today, because it's about humanity, it's about insaniyat. And I think that's something people are kind of gravitating towards. So it was that also, and obviously it's the way the film has been presented by the director, by the producers, by the way the PR and the marketing has been done. It's been done in a very elegant, very real way, and people have realized we're not trying to sell anything. We're not trying to sell a product. We're just trying to talk about a girl and her story, and we're saying that we made an honest film. हमने बहुत मेहनत की है, हम सब मेहनत करते हैं, हर फिल्म में मेहनत करते हैं, पर इस फिल्म में we've done it with a lot of integrity, and I think वो लोगों को दिखाई देता है. Honesty, 100% people see.
The box office returns. I think it's very important for a movie like this to do well. Now the Sunday was double of Friday, and the weekdays have been,
Okay. Oh wow, that's good, right?
That's excellent.
Okay.
That's excellent.
I'm so used to Prem Ratan and Pyro opening at a certain number. So they were like, it's finished 50 crores. I was like, but that's what happened to Prem Ratan on a Saturday.
Right. No, but that's a different ballgame.
No, but also that's like 5,000 screens or something like that, right?
Exactly.
So somebody was sitting and explaining to me.
Right.
And I was like, okay, I don't understand. Right. I was like, but as long as it's reaching people, I'm happy with that.
And the fact that weekdays it is doing exceptionally well, and the fact is that people are really having an experience in theatres. They're crying, but somewhere those tears are of satiation, because people are able to relate to it in one form or the other.
Remember when I did an interview with you, I said it was a cathartic experience.
Bilkul.
So what does catharsis actually mean? It means a cleansing. And don't you feel so much lighter when you cry?
I cried when I saw it.
So sweet.
Seriously?
Really? Yeah.
No, but I think almost everyone must.
Yeah, everybody did.
I was crying like anything by the end of it. Honestly.
That's amazing.
Right. But I think almost everyone must have.
Yeah. I'm sure. I cried. I've seen it 3 times.
Right.
And I was in the film. I think this film is inspirational. I feel it is motivational. It motivates you. You feel like you can do better as a person. And the whole point, I think, when you create a piece of art is to affect change in some way. So if it's emotionally connecting with people and people are changed, like somehow something changes, na? You feel ki, okay, this ordinary girl did something like this. Anybody is capable of doing anything. That's also a small, slight change in a person, and I think that's very beautiful. I think it's a great project to be a part of because of that.
Okay, in a very quick time, it's been declared tax-free in Delhi, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, UP. Do you feel somewhere happy with the fact that the governments, they have taken a very prompt action?
Because she's
because
an
it
Indian
always,
hero,
right?
you know?
But in fact, airlift, it took a bit of time in just declaring it tax free. Somewhere it helps the movie industry as well. That if you declare a movie like this tax free, it always surely comes in handy because
okay, I
adds
know.
to the-
A lot of people don't believe in tax. I'm a huge believer in it. I feel like you're. It's like when you live in a building, and you live in a community, you need to pay for the upkeep of something, right? And some things might be fair, some things might not be fair, but it's your job and your duty. But sometimes films like Neerja, which are inspirational to the youth, and which talk about an Indian girl who was a recipient of the Ashok Chakra. I mean, this is a film about an Indian hero, and it's just an incentive for young people and Indian people to watch the film to talk about their unsung hero. And I guess people are recognizing that. So some films which are pure for entertainment and commercial purposes and stuff like that, it's okay to get taxed on, It depends. I think it's okay.
No, see, primarily, in fact, we spoke to Akshay Kumar recently, and he said that as far as the entertainment tax is concerned, maybe it's a bit on the higher side. And it affects, and considering that you guys get affected by piracy.
Yeah, but that's a different comment. That's a different.
Obviously.
That's a different discussion altogether. Whether it's high or low or whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
But tax is important.
Tax is absolutely important, but maybe it should be rationalized. That's what quite a few people within the industry.
I mean, that is a different argument, and there are lots of things which you can talk about and discuss and criticize and be like, yesterday was a budget, right? So this is like a very hot topic right now, the Oscars and the budget. Which is actually relevant to our lives.
Right.
That's a different discussion. I wish I had actually studied economics and I studied what was going on to give a proper analysis and understanding of it. But I don't understand it, so I don't want to be. I don't think it'd be fair for me to comment on it.
Not a problem. We have less time as well. Are you anticipating like a national award for this performance?
No, I don't anticipate anything. That's a really don't scare me. Why are people asking me this question? It's only the beginning of 2006. We're 2016, right?
Right.
Beginning of 2016. There are so many films coming out.
Right.
Which incredible actors. There's that Aishwarya's that thing has come out, right? The poster. Sarabjit,
yeah.
That's coming out. There's Sonakshi's Akira.
Right.
Anushka's doing a film. There are so many other incredible films that are being made, and I'm sure there are amazing performances. Maybe some of them will be like 500 times better than mine. God knows.
Okay. You also said that. I think you were asked recently that would you like to do Hollywood movies, and you said that you don't want to just do, I think, a glamorous role. Just
yeah, but I worked so hard not to be a prop over here. So I mean, I didn't mean it in like a derogatory way. All I meant was that if I get a good role in a good script, I don't mind doing it even in Chinese. So it's fine if it's English, Chinese, Telugu, Tamil, Hindi. If it's a great role, if it's like a role of a lifetime, I'll do it in any language.
You've done a Coldplay
video for 3 seconds.
Yeah, and there's a bit of a criticism that you've looked stunning in that. Maybe people wanted more of you.
No, it's fine. I should keep people wanting more.
Okay.
There's a reason I did a Bhag Milkha Bhag or a Coldplay video is because I wanted to be a part of something, because I admired people involved with it.
Ji. How is Mr. Kapoor taking it? Because this is one.
Mrs. Kapoor has gone back to normal.
Mr.
Kapoor has gone back to normal as well. He's gone into 24 mode.
Acha, he has?
Yeah.
But what is his reaction like? I spoke to him a couple of months back, and he was like that the Fox bosses, they showed me something in US, and they're absolutely very bullish about it, and they're very excited about it.
Yeah, he's also like, I don't know. He's my dad. He's gonna like everything that I do, and my mom's also very proud of me. But now she's like, come on, you need to like clean your room.
Right. In the sense?
She's like, you're an actress in the outside world. Come here. You live in my house with my rules. Clean the room. Your room is a mess. Because I haven't been in the house for like 2 months, like properly. So everything is like disorganized, and I'm not like. So she was very happy and very proud of me. But after a while, she's just like, you know, you need
clean up
Clean
the
your
room.
room.
Okay, so that's interesting. Can you name like say top 5 Rajesh Khanna songs for you?
मेरे सपनों की रानी, Bye Bye Miss Good Night.
Right.
Those are the 2 songs that I can actually remember right now because you put me on the spot. Name a couple of songs and I'll tell you which ones I like.
जिंदगी के सफर में गुजर जाते हैं वही मुकाम.
Then.
And Aradhana.
I mean, I know Aradhana, Aanand, I know all the movies. I can't think of my own songs.
Song names.
Right now, everything that's coming in my head is Jalte Diye for some strange reason.
Jalte Diye
is my song.
Is your song.
5 songs. Huh?
ये जो मोहब्बत है.
You go on your phone and looking at it. You ask me this question now, Faridoon, you answer. Give me 10 songs.
I think जिंदगी के सफर में गुजर जाते हैं. I think that's
3 songs.
That's 3 songs.
I'll tell you now. I know the songs. I remember the song.
मेरी शादी का ख्याल आया है, इसीलिए मम्मी ने शायद बुलाया है.
शायद मेरी शादी का ख्याल. No, there were better songs. Yeah, there's one song where he's like, अच्छा तो हम. That's his, right?
That's his.
That's Rajesh Khanna, right? 100%. Yes.
Yeah.
And he's doing all of that. Yeah. And that's Asha Parekh in him, right? अच्छा तो हम चलते हैं. शायद मेरी शादी का ख्याल. Are you sure it's his song?
This one I know.
What is this? So many amazing
Aanand
में तिरछे गाने हैं.
कहीं दूर जब दिन जल जाए, कहीं दूर जाए.
I love that song.
Yeah, it's amazing. Amazing. जिंदगी कैसी पहेली.
I love that song. That is such a good song.
Right.
So many good songs.
Right. Shabana ji, I think she is somewhere. I think her entire thing rubbed off on you as well because she's brilliant in the movie. She's always brilliant.
God, I hope something of her thing rubbed off on me. I hope it like stays on. I'm not gonna have a shower.
Right. Even Tiku ji, who plays your father, I think he's outstanding.
Everybody's outstanding in the film.
Absolutely.
I think. Amazing. Tiku ji's, I think the personalities of everybody actually came out in this film. I honestly feel like everybody was typecast in the film except for the terrorists. They're actually not terrorists, but they're all mad. We're all mad, but I think it was beautifully casted. I think Kanika Berry did an amazing job of casting in this film.
What about the writing part of it? I think writing is
Simon and Sanyukta are incredible. I mean, the screenplay was amazing and the dialogues were amazing, and there was never a point where if you wanted to change a dialogue, if you wanted to change the way you spoke, or you wanted to create something, we stuck to the screenplay. Like we stuck to what was happening. There was never an ego hassle, and that's what I mean. I feel like filmmaking is a collaboration. Everybody has to work together. And Sanyukta is incredible dialogue writer. My God, look at the last speech. Everybody's talking about it. And then one dialogue, कि मैं अपना duty कर रही हूँ, अपना फर्ज निभा रही हूँ.
That's very.
Everybody is like talking about that dialogue, and I think it's just such a simple line, but the impact is so great.
Absolutely.
And the screenplay was tight. It's just the writers are amazing. The cinematography was amazing. The sound design was amazing. I think everybody together, even Prasoon sir's contribution in terms of the lyrics and the sound by Vishal, it's just everything. We were all after one goal, was to make a pure, clean film.
You've also said that you primarily like a director's actor. You've given examples of Aanand Rai for Ranjana. You've given example of Rakesh Mehra for Delhi 6. Now,
Shashank for Khoobsurat.
Obviously. How much you feel is the role of Ram Madhvani?
Everything.
Just getting.
I think all my directors.
What I personally felt that about your performance, this is something which came very naturally to me. I can't say about many performances that you had a lot of precision in your performance. That आपने overdo नहीं किया, overcook नहीं किया, and you did not under.
You have to understand, Faridoon, I can be as good. I've done the same in.
It looks very effortless, but there's a lot of effort in that effortlessness.
So you have to understand. I have done this. I have worked as hard. I have done the same. My style of acting is not. Nothing has changed.
जी.
There are takes where there are long takes. Now, if somebody chops up your work and puts it in a certain way, so
जी.
as an actor, you have to trust that the editor and the director take what you have and put it the way you have. Like
बिल्कुल.
there's a सुर ना, अगर आप गाना गाते हो, ओके, एक सुर है कि आप इधर से उधर जा रहे हो, पर अगर उसमें बीच में काट कोई लेता है, कुछ और डाल देता है, वो कभी वो अच्छा भी हो जाता है, वो कभी खराब भी हो सकता है.
जी बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
Do you understand?
Yeah,
what
absolutely,
I'm saying?
absolutely.
So it depends on how your work has been put across.
जी बिल्कुल.
Or how it helps the story. I remember there was one scene in Ranjana which I thought was the most amazing. Like for me, it was one of my most honest and incredible moments.
जी.
But it didn't work in the screenplay. And it was removed from the film. Now, I can't do anything about it. Does that make any sense?
No, absolutely, absolutely.
Even a film like Khoobsurat, there were beautiful moments in the film and they're all there, but it's the kind of film it is. It's not a. It's a. I think it's a very good performance. It's just how you. It's like it seems easy, but it's not.
Almost anyone and everyone within the industry, they've praised your performance. I noticed a particular tweet from Mr. Aanand Rai. Now, I think almost any actors would love to work with him right now. He's a very unassuming guy, but I think the sort of faith he has in you, I think, is very.
He's so biased.
Ji.
But I'm concerned.
Right. But from what I understand, he's a very fine director, especially for women.
Yeah,
and
I love him. Anand, I love you.
Right. Okay.
But I'm complete. Like I think it's a different equation with Aanand sir and I have. I think he just like he retweets everything that I do.
But he doesn't do for almost everyone else. I've noticed that. I've noticed that he's like he's
like
quite
I
particular
said, I'm a
about
director's actor.
Okay. Okay. Why is it that you've not signed anything? You were supposed to battle the Bitora as well, and
depends now. It has to get ready. Nothing is ready right now.
Right. You want to take your time.
No, I've always taken my time. I mean, it just so happened when you were interviewing me for Prem Ratan, Neerja was already happening.
Ji.
But like it's been 8 years in the industry this November.
Ji.
It's going to be 9 years end of this year. And I've done 12 films. Look at the average. It's like a film and a half a year. So एक film हो गया ना इस साल.
Also like that? But now, but there must be like I think a lot of expectations from you now. And
no, it's fine. I've always had expectations. I'm Aanand Kapoor's daughter.
Right.
What do you?
No, but after Neerja, there will be.
That's okay.
There are different sort of expectations now.
But I don't know. I'm going to do a film on fashion now. I've just decided.
You just want to have a good time?
I'm making fun of myself.
Right.
No, I don't know what I'm going to do.
I think मुझे समझ में नहीं आता है बहुत बार. Still trying to figure it out.
Or I don't know what to do.
Right.
I don't know. I love acting and I love my job.
Ji.
But I need to if I have to seriously answer this question, my thing is I need to figure out what is going to make me grow as an artist and grow as a person, and maybe it might not be liked by anybody, but it needs to do something for me as an artist.
Absolutely.
Do you understand?
Ji,
so I might just do another rom-com comedy next, where I'm like a very Lucille Ball situation, and comedy is not a favorite of critics, but it's something that I feel challenges the most in you as an actor.
बिल्कुल. To make people laugh is not easy.
Yeah, so I want to do something like that again, or maybe I don't do a lead in a film.
I like that.
Yeah, maybe I do like a secondary role, or like whatever. I'll do something different. Like I've been doing films where I'm always like since I signed Ranjana, except for Bhag Milkha Bhag, every film that I've done, I have been there from the first frame to the last frame of the film. Even a film like Prem Ratan Dhan Payo, which is a Salman Khan project. If you were shooting for 200 days, I was there for 180. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I need to understand what it is like to do something which is in me as well.
Absolutely.
Which might just give me a little more, I can concentrate on just that part it's really beautiful, and this is I've been inspired by Baman Irani on this.
You've said that it's not the length of the role, it's
how what you do with it.
Yeah.
It's okay now, I can do something like that. Do you think people will like get upset with me if I do that?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So Sonam Kapoor, wonderful to have you back as always, and I think your this entire ear thing is looking. What will you call it? Like
Earring?
Yeah.
You don't like it?
They're looking very nice. So I'm sure that at the Success press conference you'll be getting a lot of compliments.
Why
for
do
that.
we have to call it that?
What?
The Success press conference.
But it is, I
Can't we
think,
call it
it's
something
doing
else?
after Airlift. It's the biggest hit as far as Bollywood
But it's
is
only
concerned.
the beginning of the year, yeah.
But it's almost like first quarter we are heading towards.
Yeah.
So, and see, most importantly, it's not merely about how big it's going to be, but the fact that
It's
such
apparently
movies,
reached 100 crores net worldwide.
Exactly. Even overseas, it's doing very well. So that is. I'm sure that more people can make such movies, which is always positive.
I hope that people make more films like Neerja. I hope they do. Let's see. And I hope I'm part of some of them.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Are you laughing at me all the time?
No, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. That's all we have from Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.